I'm not against the government, okay? How can I be against something that's always been broken, always is going to remain broken? I want you to get that, okay? The first thing we got to do is not battle, fight, go to war with things. We need to use logic, okay? Logic is really good. Critical thinking is really good. But being in a place where you're not attacking yourself is really good. How many people know about mothers against drunk drivers? I want you to think about this right now. Mothers against drunk drivers. Why would we have mothers against drunk drivers? Well, basically, because it'll be funded by the government, because it's never really going to do anything. Okay, it's just a lot of anger, being mad, actually mad. That's what we're saying, right? But what it should be is mothers against drinking. There would be the thing, right? You're never going to see the government, okay, backing anything like mothers against drinking, because guess what? Let me tell you something. There's been drugs in my family, prescription drugs, street drugs, okay? There's been abusive eating, okay? But I'm going to tell you something. Nothing has damaged my family or everybody's family more, okay, than alcohol. I'm serious. Oh, I know that street drugs can do it. I know that prescription drugs can do it. But understand something. You will never, ever, ever see the government getting behind something that is actually real, that would make a big deal, that would say, yes, we love you, we care for you, we want to see changes, not in your family, but in yourself, okay? Understand something. There is alcohol everywhere. Okay, they promote it. Okay, they pretend they're behind it, but alcohol is a poison. Alcohol is the worst sugar that you can take in. Okay, it turns on inflammation in the body. It turns on scar tissue formation. Okay, it turns on calcification of your joints, your muscles, your organs, your tendons, your ligaments. Okay, what does it do? It eats up the oxygen in your body because you become so acidic and inflamed. And remember something. Inflammation, the first, few letters of that mean inflame. Well, that's a fire. When you've got a fire, you're eating up the oxygen. When you're eating up the oxygen, guess what? Dr. Otto Warburg received the Nobel Prize for discovering the cause of cancer, and that was lack of oxygen. That is it. That's nothing else. It's all about circulation. But with the government, okay, with the medical system, with big pharma, okay, with food corporations, it's all about inflammation. And you better get that, because we're an inflammation nation and we need to become a Braveheart nation. And understand this, okay? If you really want to do something, if you really want to jump on board for, guess what? Unconditional love for yourself, for everyone else. Because there is nothing that matters more than that means self-care. That means self-love. Yeah. You know, I got up at 5:30 this morning. Okay, I did my prayer, my meditation, I did my stretching, I did 3 quarts of hot water already today. Now I'm going to go and do a video on Cell-Sonic and why it's the most powerful energy medicine in the world. When I tell you these testimonials, you're not going to believe it. I'm going to get myself in trouble too, because all of the so-called therapists out there and the so-called healers out there, especially in the medical system or in the superficial nutritional world, okay, are going to buck this. Because when it comes right down to it, okay, it's money. Money can really piss people off if they think they're going to lose it. And the reality is, when are we going to come together? When are we going to be a family? Understand something. Government, there's a government inside the government. The government can't be fixed. The medical system can't be fixed. And you're not broken, okay? You just have toxic belief systems, okay, that are taught to you at school, and now you're ruled, schooled, and fooled. You're going to do that to everybody else until you learn how to love yourself. Come and check out my Braveheart Health and Healing Circle. I'm serious. Spend the money, come for 7 days, and then guess what? Unleash the power for unconditional love and to heal. And understand something. MADD, M-A-D-D, mothers against drunk drivers. No, how about mothers against drinking? Alcohol is not good for anyone. You know what? I need a few drinks to loosen up. I need a few drinks to have a good time. Yeah, well, that's because they made you feel you weren't enough. Well, let me tell you something. You are enough. You'll be enough. And I'm going to tell you right now, until I take my last breath, I am going to serve all my brothers and sisters on this planet, because we are a Braveheart nation. We'll see you in a while. I will be coming live, and I'll be talking about cell-sonic. I'll be talking about non-surgical, and I'll be talking about how to unleash the power to physically and emotionally heal. Okay? Because you're worth it. You're worth everything. Have a beautiful day, Bravehearts.